Imagine an animal so fearless that even lions sometimes decide it's not worth the trouble. In the wild landscapes of Africa, survival usually follows a simple rule: the bigger animal wins. But every rule in nature has an exception, and that exception is the honey badger. At first glance, the honey badger doesn't look particularly impressive. It's about the size of a small dog. It has short legs, a stocky body, and a rough black and white coat running along its back. Nothing about it screams apex predator. Yet this small mammal has earned one of the most intimidating reputations in the animal kingdom. The honey badger has been known to attack animals several times its size: hyenas, leopards, even lions. And more often than you might expect, it walks away alive. So how does such a small creature survive in one of the harshest ecosystems on Earth? The answer begins with one of the strangest biological defenses in the animal world. The skin of a honey badger is incredibly thick and loose enough that if a predator grabs it, the honey badger can twist around inside its own skin. Imagine trying to hold on to something that can rotate inside its own armor. A lion might grab the honey badger by the back, but within seconds the badger can turn around and bite the attacker directly in the face. That thick skin is also extremely tough. Bee stings barely penetrate it. Porcupine quills often fail to stop it. Even bites from other predators sometimes struggle to break through. In many ways, the honey badger is wearing a natural suit of biological armor, but its skin is only the beginning. Because the honey badger is also famous for something else: its almost unbelievable tolerance to venom. Across Africa, many predators avoid snakes, especially deadly ones like cobras. A single bite from a venomous snake can kill large animals within minutes, but the honey badger treats snakes very differently. Instead of avoiding them, it hunts them. When a honey badger encounters a venomous snake, the fight is fast and violent. The snake strikes, the badger counters. Within seconds, the honey badger grabs the snake with powerful jaws and crushes it. But sometimes the snake lands a bite, and this is where things become truly bizarre. After being bitten by a cobra, the honey badger may suddenly collapse. Its body slows, it falls unconscious. For a moment it looks dead, but it isn't. Inside its body, specialized biological mechanisms allow it to tolerate venom that would normally be fatal. After some time passes, sometimes minutes, sometimes longer, the honey badger wakes up, shakes itself off, and calmly continues eating the snake that just tried to kill it. Few animals on Earth can survive something like that. But the honey badger isn't just tough, it's also incredibly intelligent. Researchers studying animal behavior have discovered that honey badgers are excellent problem solvers. In wildlife reserves, honey badgers have repeatedly escaped from enclosures designed specifically to contain them. They dig under fences, they climb walls, they move objects to reach higher places. In one famous case, a honey badger dragged logs and rocks across its enclosure, stacked them together, and used them as steps to climb over a wall. When caretakers removed the objects, the honey badger simply found new ones. This kind of behavior shows planning, adaptation, and persistence. In the wild, that intelligence gives honey badgers a huge advantage because they aren't just fighters, they're opportunists. Honey badgers eat almost anything: rodents, birds, eggs, insects, small reptiles, and even carrion, and of course, honey. Their name actually comes from their strange partnership with another species called the honey guide bird. This bird has developed a remarkable relationship with the honey badger. The bird leads the badger to hidden beehives. The honey badger then tears the hive open with powerful claws and thick skin that protects it from bee stings. After the badger finishes feeding on the honey and larvae, the bird swoops in to eat what's left. It's a rare example of cooperation between two completely different species. But despite all these advantages, life in Africa is still dangerous. Predators are everywhere, and sometimes even the honey badger finds itself surrounded. There are documented cases of honey badgers standing their ground against lions. Instead of running away, the badger charges forward, growling and snarling, showing absolutely no fear. To a lion, this behavior is confusing. Most prey animals run, they panic, they try to escape. But the honey badger does the opposite. It attacks. and that unpredictability can make even powerful predators hesitate. In nature, hesitation can be the difference between injury and survival. A lion with a serious wound may starve to death, so sometimes the safest option is simply to leave the strange little animal alone. But perhaps the most impressive weapon the honey badger possesses is its attitude. Biologists often describe honey badgers as one of the most aggressive animals relative to their size. They refuse to give up, they refuse to back down, and they refuse to follow the normal rules of the food chain. Where other animals rely on speed or strength, the honey badger relies on resilience. It survives because it is adaptable, stubborn, and relentless. Over millions of years, evolution shaped this small mammal into something extraordinary. A creature that can fight venomous snakes, break into beehives protected by thousands of stinging insects, escape enclosures designed by humans, and sometimes even intimidate predators many times its size. In a world where size usually determines power, the honey badger proves something different. Sometimes survival doesn't belong to the biggest animal. Sometimes it belongs to the one that refuses to quit. And in the harsh wilderness of Africa, very few animals embody that spirit more than the honey badger.